So I'm gonna, you know, just come right out and say it. Do not buy this Switch 2 today. Because Nintendo wants your money. They think that spending or charging $80 for a video game is perfectly fine. They think that charging $500 for a console is fine. They even think that $550 for a game and a console is fine. And their accessories, the worst priced items I've ever seen on their website. So, to any fans of Nintendo who think that this is okay, that Nintendo is doing all of this, you don't deserve anything. Access to the internet included. It's so maddening to me that Nintendo thinks that they can charge you for their system. Like what? I remember when the very first Nintendo Switch came out. I was like, okay. I thought it was cool. So I jumped on the Nintendo Switch bandwagon myself. And I enjoyed it. But now, I don't care anymore. Because Nintendo should not be getting away with overpricing their games at $80. I remember games being $50, $60, $50 and $60 before. Hell, even $40 before. But for Nintendo to do this and charge $80, hell, or even $70 for the new Donkey Kong Bonanza game, which looks great, by the way, but why? Why, Nintendo? Why do you think that this is right at all? It makes no sense to me. And also, what's worse is if you ever try to mod your console in any way, whether it's adding custom ROMs or custom skins or anything like that, they have the legal right now to brick your entire console. And they have what's called game chat, and they call it new. We've had Discord for years, Nintendo. You're just now hopping on to the video chat game. Come on now. And they're also going to monitor your voice, your game chats too, so they don't hear bad words or something. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? No, Nintendo. You're ridiculous. I'm not gonna stand by for this. I'm not gonna support this. And I'm done with Nintendo as a business. And it's disgusting. And I remember saying this in my other video that I didn't post because it was way too long. If Sony or Microsoft were to do this, they can't get away with it, so Nintendo can't either. So if anybody ever thinks of going out to get a Switch 2, don't. Don't, because they don't deserve your money, and they sure as hell don't deserve your loyalty, because they don't care about you. They don't care about you. All they care about is what's in your wallet. And it stops today, because it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable to be charging people so much money when most people today can't even afford to pay their bills or groceries or anything like that. I'm not even going to get into how bad the economy is, but you get where I'm going. Don't bother buying the Nintendo Switch 2 today, because I hope it fails. I really do, because Nintendo deserves to get their ass handed to them. or as we like to say now, boot to ass to Nintendo. Like, all the way, boot to ass to Nintendo, because this is not right at all. And the other thing, which I also don't like, is the whole virtual key card thing, where you don't have the game on the cartridge itself, but you have a code. And when you input that code, you have to download the game onto your system and then play it. So basically, I'm buying nothing. So Nintendo is basically saying, you own nothing. And it's just a license. No, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done with Nintendo. And anyone else who thinks that this is right, you're ridiculous. You're stupid. You're a shill for Nintendo if you think this is right. This isn't right. To the gamers like myself and others like me, it's uncalled for. And it needs to stop. And it needs to end with us. Because Nintendo is in the wrong for everything they're doing with the Nintendo Switch 2. So, again, do not buy the jeez. Do not buy the Nintendo Switch 2. Or anything related to them. Not their accessories, not their games, none of it. Don't buy the Nintendo Switch 2 today. If and when it does come out. Or is, being sold in stores or whatever. Don't bother with it. Keep the Switch that you have currently, whether it's the regular Switch or the OLED or even the Switch Lite, or if you have a Steam Deck or any of the other handheld or alternatives, keep those. Personally, I would wipe this clean along with my Switch Lite and sell them for a Steam Deck, because at least with the Steam Deck, you don't have to worry about the stuff that Nintendo's doing at all. So, have a lovely day, and I will see you guys in the next video. And again, do not buy the Nintendo Switch 2, and do not support these practices that Nintendo are doing to you.